Hello, dream chasers. What makes someone unstoppable? The morning motivation has the answer. Join us to transform your day. Are you in? Do you know what it takes to become unbreakable? Are you curious about the one force that separates the dreamers from the doers, the lost from the found? Listen close, because I'm not here to whisper sweet nothings in your ear. I'm here to shake the ground beneath your feet. I'm here to talk about discipline, the steel in your spine, the fire in your gut, the unyielding promise you make to yourself when the world is still asleep. You, yes, you sitting there with your excuses stacked like bricks around your heart. Why are you still hiding? Why are you cowering behind? I'm too tired. I'm not ready. I'll start tomorrow. I see you. I've been you. I've walked through shadows so thick they swallowed the sun, felt the weight of doubt pressing down like a stone on my chest. I know what happens when you let your fire die, but I'm here to tell you something: your flame ain't out yet. It's flickering, weak, barely there, but it's alive, and I'm about to pour fuel on it. I've stumbled, I've fallen, I've clawed my way back from the dirt with nothing but grit and faith. I remember nights when the mirror showed me a man I didn't recognize, lost, drifting, giving in to the easy way out. But I learned something in that darkness. Discipline isn't a gift. It's a choice. It's the war you fight when nobody's watching. And right now, I'm calling you out. I'm calling you to stand up, to remember who you were meant to be. That lion inside you, it's still there, pacing, restless, hungry. Can you hear it? Are you ready to let it roar? Let me break this down for you with a truth so raw, it'll cut through the fog you've been living in. Discipline is your foundation. It's the bedrock you build your life on when everything else crumbles. You think greatness comes from talent, from luck. Nah, it comes from showing up when your body screams quit, when your mind whispers give up, when the world doesn't care if you win or lose. I've been on sets at 4 in the morning, memorizing lines while my bones ached, knowing that if I didn't push through, someone else would take my spot. Discipline isn't pretty. It's sweat on your brow. It's saying no to the easy road. It's waking up before the sun and telling yourself, I will not break today. Look at your life right now. Where are you slipping? Where are you cutting corners? You're not a machine, but you've got to act like one, sometimes grinding through the pain until it becomes your power. I've seen men and women with half my resources climb mountains I couldn't imagine, not because they were born special, but because they refused to bend. So ask yourself, are you building on rock or are you sinking in sand? Remember, this foundation isn't given, it's forged. Now let's talk about the battle nobody sees. Discipline is your silent war. It's the fight you wage in the quiet hours, when temptation creeps in like a thief. You know what I'm talking about, at that moment when the couch calls louder than the gym, when scrolling on your phone feels better than working on your craft. I've been there, staring at a script, my eyes heavy, my spirit low, thinking, why not just rest? But I learned something: every time you give in, you hand a piece of your soul to weakness. You think I got to where I am by listening to that voice. No. I fought it. I fought it with every ounce of will I had. Picture yourself at war, standing on a battlefield, littered with your own failures. Discipline is your weapon, your shield, your armor. You don't win by swinging wild. You win by striking with purpose, over and over until the enemy breaks. Your enemy isn't out there, it's in here, in your head, in your habits. So fight. Fight like your life depends on it, because it does. I promise you, the scars from this war are the ones you'll wear with pride. Mark my words. Victory isn't loud, it's won in silence. Let's get real about the price you pay. Discipline demands sacrifice. You don't get to have it all. Not at first. You want to be great. Then you've got to give something up. Sleep, comfort, distractions. I've missed birthdays, anniversaries, moments with my family, because I was out there chasing what I knew I was born to do. It hurt. It cut deep. But I told myself, If I don't pay this price now, I'll pay a bigger one later. Regret. Regret is a debt that never stops collecting. You're sitting there thinking you can have balance, that you can dip your toe in greatness and still live soft. Nah, it don't work like that. Discipline carves you out, hollows you out, until all that's left is what matters. It's skipping the party to study. It's saying no to the late-night binge so you can rise early. It's choosing pain over pleasure because you know the pain is temporary, but the gain is forever. Look at your life. What are you holding on to that's weighing you down? Let it go. Pay the price now, or pay with your dreams later. Here's the truth. Sacrifice isn't loss, it's investment. I want you to understand this next part because it's where most people fall. Discipline is consistency, not perfection. You don't have to be flawless, you just have to keep showing up. I've had days where I didn't feel like Denzel Washington, where I felt like a nobody, where I bombed a scene or lost my edge. But I didn't walk away. I came back the next day, and the next, and the next. It's not about being the best every moment, it's about refusing to quit. Think of discipline like a muscle. You don't build it with 1 rep, you build it with 1,000. You're going to stumble. You're going to miss a workout, skip a deadline, eat something you shouldn't. That's life. But discipline ain't about never falling. It's about getting back up faster than you fell. I want you to picture your days like bricks in a wall. Every consistent choice stacks another one. Miss a day. Fine, don't miss 2. Don't let a crack turn into a collapse. You're stronger than your slip-ups. Keep building. Burn this into your mind. Greatness isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. Let me hit you with something deeper now. Discipline is your identity. It's not just what you do, it's who you are. When you commit to this path, you stop being a person who tries. You become a person who does. I remember looking at myself after a long, grueling shoot, seeing the bags under my eyes, the strain in my shoulders, and realizing that's me. That's the man I chose to be. Not the guy who takes the shortcut, not the guy who waits for permission. The guy who decides, this is my standard. You've got to define yourself by your discipline, not your desires. Desires come and go. They're fleeting, fickle, weak. Discipline is stone. It's unshakable. When people look at you, what do they see? Someone who starts strong and fades, or someone who's steady, relentless, undeniable. You decide that every day with every choice. Make discipline your name. Let it be the first thing they say about you. Remember this. Who you are isn't a feeling, it's a decision. One more truth to sear into your soul. Discipline is your freedom. Sounds strange, right? You think rules and routines cage you in. But let me tell you, chaos is the real prison. I've seen lives fall apart because there was no structure, no anchor. When I was young, I had moments of running wild, thinking freedom was doing whatever I felt like. But I wasn't free. I was lost. Discipline gave me control. It gave me power over my time, my body, my mind. It let me say I'm not a slave to my impulses. You want to be free? Then master yourself. Set your schedule and stick to it. Decide your boundaries and defend them. Build habits so strong they carry you when your will is weak. That's liberty. That's owning your life. Stop letting whims and moods drag you around like a dog on a leash. Break that chain. Discipline is the key to every door you've ever wanted to open. Take it from me. True freedom isn't found, it's built. Now let's shift. Let's move from truth to action. I want to take you back to a moment in my life, a pivot point that could have broken me but made me instead. I was young, hungry, full of dreams, but short on direction. I remember standing in my mother's small apartment looking at a stack of unpaid bills, hearing her pray over me at night, asking God to guide her boy. I felt the weight of her faith, but I also felt my own fear. I wasn't sure I had what it took. One night I almost gave up, thought about taking a safe job, letting go of the stage, the screen, the struggle. But something in me snapped. I said, No, not yet. I'll give it one more day. That one more day turned into a week, a month, a career. I'm telling you this because right now you're at your own crossroads. Maybe you're staring at your own stack of bills, your own doubts, your own almost. Don't walk away. Don't let this moment define you as the one who quit. Start climbing now. Take one step, write that goal down, lace up those shoes, turn off that phone. Tell your younger self, the one who dreamed big, I'm still fighting for you. I'm begging you, don't let that kid down. Start small, but start today. The breakthrough isn't coming tomorrow. It's in your hands right this second. Grab it. Hold it. Fight for it. Let's build on that fire. I'm giving you a blueprint, a warrior's code for your mornings, because that's where battles are won before the world wakes. Picture this. The sky is still dark, the air is cold, and your alarm cuts through the silence like a blade. You don't hit snooze, you rise. Physically, you move, splash water on your face, stretch your body, get your blood pumping. This ain't about looking good. It's about waking the beast inside. Mentally, you focus. Write down 3 things you must do today. No excuses, no delays. Look yourself in the mirror and say, I own this day. Spiritually, you ground yourself. Pray, meditate, connect to something bigger than you. Give thanks for the struggle because it's shaping you. Let me tell you how I start my day even now. I'm up at 5, no exceptions. I talk to God, I read something that sharpens my mind, I move my body until it remembers who's in charge. Then I attack my work like it's my last chance to prove myself. Mornings ain't just time, they're territory. Claim yours. Discipline in the morning sets the tone for every hour that follows. You don't wait for motivation. You create it with action. You don't wait for the sun. You become it. Let this be your rhythm, your ritual, your vow. And to anchor you, I'm giving you a daily creed words to live by, to burn into your heart. Say them every dawn until they're carved in your bones. I rise with scars, not regrets. My work is my worship. I don't wait, I build. My pain is my power. I am unbreakable by choice. Failure fears me. I live for the grind. Repeat these until they're not just words, but weapons. This is your morning code. Live it. Breathe it. Become it. Now here we are at the edge of everything. I've poured my soul into these words, not to make you feel good, but to make you unstoppable. I'm not here to lift you up. I'm here to wake the part of you that never needed lifting. Look at your life right now. You've heard the truth. You've felt the fire. Discipline isn't a suggestion. It's your salvation. It's the difference between a life of what if and a life of I did. I've walked this road. I've bled for it, cried for it, prayed for it. And I'm telling you, the pain of discipline is nothing compared to the agony of regret. You've got dreams buried under layers of doubt, under years of later. Dig them up, fight for them. Today, right now, I want you to stand up wherever you are and feel the weight of this moment. You're not the same person you were when I started speaking. You're stronger, clearer, hungrier. So go, build your foundation, fight your silent war, pay the sacrifice, stay consistent. Own your identity, claim your freedom, rise with that morning code burning in your chest. I've given you everything I've got, poured out my heart like a preacher on the last Sunday of his life. Now it's on you. Will you answer the call? Will you become who you were born to be? I'll leave you with this, and let it echo in your soul long after I'm gone. Discipline isn't just your strength, it's your legacy. Make it immortal.